Hey, welcome to G Vibes. It's your girl G9 in the building. And I got my guy. His name is Sherard B. Say check 212.
Oh, man. What's up, everybody?
This is episode 102, you guys. And I just want to say I thank you guys for tuning in every Sunday with your girl. Because now it's Sundays. Because people keep thinking it's Mondays, but it's Sundays now. I don't do lives too much anymore because sometimes we switch times on when we coming in. And, you know, schedules get hectic. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning in every Sunday. And
just telling people the truth. You busy.
Yeah, I go to work now, y'all, like overtime, like 75 hours extra overtime.
And go to school. I don't know how she do it. And deal with me.
I know. I you know what? That's what we could talk about. You know why? Because I was battling with that just for 2 weeks. And I think that I was having a hard time of, you know, trying to figure out how to put 100% in everything I do. And I realized I couldn't put 100% in everything I do.
I asked you when you first said just go back to school. I said, how you gonna do all of this?
You know I get stuff done though.
Yeah, but this is different. Like going to school, like I did it.
I know, I was around.
I did it. Like,
baby, let me tell you something. When he was going to school, I used to feel for him because he used to be like tired and then get up at 4 a.m. and I used to be like, dang, he's tired. But I felt like, you know, I've done it before, school and work and overtime, and it never was this bad. But I'm thinking because I'm 35 now, I'm older. Maybe that's why it feels like it's killing me, Larry. It's really killing me. So I don't know. But
it was the difficult part was because, you know, it was, you know, when COVID hit. Yeah. I mean, it was tough before, but when COVID hit, like I was just averaging like 30-some hours of OT. Like that's almost a regular work week. You know what I mean? It's just overtime, and you still got homework. You still got to read these chapters. You still got to be a boyfriend. You still it was a lot. Like I was going to sleep at 8:30.
And that's what I was telling my friend the other day. I said, "Dang, how am I gonna balance school? Not how, like really balance it without feeling some way, like, you know, stress." Being overwhelmed because I felt overwhelmed last week, and that's why I didn't film a show last week because I felt so overwhelmed and tired. And I did film a show, but I just was all over the place, so I just didn't post it. So I said to myself, if I'm not going to give 100%, I'm not going to put it out there. I don't want to be putting out just any old thing, you know?
Respect.
And so I was like, dang, I got to balance this man right here on the side of me. A job with
definitely got to balance me.
Oh yeah, because you are a Gemini and I am a Libra. It's different.
The people that know us know who's more the problem.
Ooh, you trying to say I'm a problem? You would not be with me if I was a problem, Sherard.
I just said more of the problem. Like people be like,
you. Yeah, don't start that. Don't start that because everybody know for about 4 months it was you.
That's nothing.
We wasn't together for 4 months because of you.
Okay, we was broke up. That happens in real life.
Right.
Okay.
But not all the time. We could have stayed together and we was going to be back together like this. It's like back in effect.
It happens.
Do you think we back in effect?
No.
Oh. He tried to play me just now.
Yeah, I did.
Anyway, so let's just head into the episode. I do want to ask you, how do you balance life? Can you give people advice on balancing life? Because I like to bring him on the shows because this is why I'm with him, first of all, y'all. Because he really is somebody that I literally can talk to about any and everything, you know?
So I'm a girlfriend.
You're my boyfriend / best friend.
Nah, but for real, like when you got a lot of stuff going, you got a schedule. You have to have some sort of schedule, whether you even write it down or just like, okay, I got to put this time for this, put this time for that. And something has to go. Something you like to do, it's going to have to go.
So you think something got to go out of my schedule?
Maybe. Like you saw me, like I quit playing video games.
Sherard, that's a hobby.
That's
not
what I
something
like to do.
But that's not
But that's
something
what I
that you
like
have
to
to
do.
do. I like to do the podcast. It's my baby. And I have to go to school to have a career. And I have to go to work.
For me to graduate with my 3.3, I had to give it up.
Okay, and I'm finna get a 4.0. What you saying?
We'll see.
Anyway, he trying to hate on your girl because a girl's a 4.0 type of person right here. You dig?
I'm talking about graduate with.
I'm going to graduate with it.
Not this semester.
Oh, so you're hating?
No, I'm just
I'm
telling you.
a little hateration, holleration in his dancery. I don't know what he talking about, but I'm going to graduate with a 4.0.
No, what I'm saying is, just so you'll understand.
I'm striving for that.
And you should.
You should always strive for the best, right? Don't you want me to have the best?
For sure.
Don't you want me to have 4.0?
For sure.
Your 3.3 is cool, but my 4.0 is amazing.
I just want you to graduate and get this money. That's all. Just get this money. If that's what you're going for, let's get this money.
You know I'm going to get it.
All right, then.
I ain't going to do that much overtime when I get there, too.
You ain't going to have to, but you're going to do it. In the beginning, you're going to do it.
How you think that? You just know already?
No, just because you're going to be looking at the check like, damn, I should have been doing this.
Man.
I mean, because like, just think about it, the way you are, right? You like, okay, I was working 40 hours of overtime, and I was making this much money. Now I'm making this much money. If I could just do 20.
I'm beyond.
Yeah, I know you.
Okay, y'all, so let's head into this episode. So I wanted to ask him a few things. You know, are you ready for these conversations, baby?
I guess.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you something, and I put this post up, and I got a couple of feedbacks on it, and I said you cannot leave, you can't leave one relationship into the next until you heal your heart. Do you believe that is true?
Yeah, because if you don't, you're going to carry whatever trauma you have from that relationship into the next one. Mm-hmm. Just because you happy, and like some people like puppy love, so that's what they jump into.
True.
Because once that go away, now we're going to find out it's a real relationship. You know what I mean? So some people need to sit down for a little bit, be by yourself, because that's where you learn about you. If you don't love you or learn about you, how can somebody else do it?
And you know what I feel the most is I feel like in relationships, when we leave one relationship, we do be a total different person. Like when you leave something like alone and then you get into another relationship, you may find things about you from your past relationship that you didn't like that you may have to change about yourself. It can be from physical, mentally, and everything else in between. Like me, you know, I learned how to communicate with you. So I'm definitely going to, you know, if it was to ever happen, you know, take that with me. But it'd be some things I wouldn't take with me to the next relationship. And I feel like you got to analyze that when you leave out of a relationship. You got to analyze who you are now to figure out what you want now. Because when you leave a relationship, sometimes we leaving for a reason. So if you leaving for a reason, then when you move on to your next relationship, you want that reason to be fulfilled, right?
I would hope so.
Right. So I feel like you have to analyze yourself and figure out what you really want and what's next for you. What you really want, not what the person really want, what you really want. Because I always feel like as human beings, we often we worry about what other people want more than ourselves when we're in a relationship. And you got to put yourself first in every relationship, from friends, family, co-workers, with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, because I feel like a lot of people put other people's feelings before theirs, and that's why I be having all the issues.
That's when they start going down that road, huh?
What road is that?
You start feeling resentment.
Man, have you ever felt resentment in a relationship?
Of course. I resent your ass every day.
No, he didn't. Okay. You know, I can take your sense of humor, but they don't know that you be talking. But anyway, I don't pay him no mind. When he even says, I do be internalizing things. But let's not get on me. We're not here to get on me right now.
All down my esophagus.
Ooh, esophagus. That sounds sexy.
Like earlier today, I said, man, I think I stood up too fast. I got a headache. She said, who stood you up? I said, oh my God. What is wrong with her?
I'm sorry. I did because in my mind I was like, wait, did he say somebody stood him up?
See what I'm saying?
My brain went, I had to ask you again.
You see what I got to deal with?
Like, what you mean stood you up? Because it could have been your mama. I wasn't necessarily talking about a girl. It could have been your grandmother. Like, y'all go out to brunches and lunches and stuff. Could have been your auntie. Could have been your uncle. Who stood you up? It could have been Mike. I'm serious. You go out with
Barry
them.
Martin.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I did too much that one. Okay, you guys, so let's get on the next topic. So, I want to talk about something with you. Yeah, I don't know why I clap. I want to talk about something that I've seen on Instagram a lot lately. And someone asked me to ask everyone, and I'm going to give you some feedback of what people said, majority of what people said. But they asked me to ask someone, have you ever felt stuck in a relationship? Or what was it? Stuck in a relationship or committed?
When you get into a relationship, aren't you supposed to be committed?
Yeah, but have you ever felt like you was more stuck than you were committed in the relationship?
I don't think I understand what you're trying to say.
Okay, bring it up on my Instagram real quick. So a young lady hit me up and she said she wanted me to ask this question to people. Have they ever felt stuck in the relationship or more so committed in the relationship? Because it's a difference. When you're stuck, you feel...
You shouldn't feel stuck if you're committed. Like,
listen, read the question on Instagram right quick.
On what, your G-Vibes?
Yes. And I'm going to tell you what her scenario was, what she said. She said she did not feel that she was committed in her relationship no more. She more so felt stuck in her relationship.
Which one?
Can you be stuck in your relationship or just committed? Someone said both. Someone said you can be stuck. Someone said, yes, you can be stuck and be committed to the...
Okay. Let's just not be stupid, okay? Because you can be committed but be stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
what's stupid? What?
I'm well, you know, like on that
Big boy
TikTok,
type of stuff?
for that TikTok, whatever. Yeah, that's my man. I'm going to stand beside him. You know
oh, you hate that. Hey, when I seen that, I said, watch Sherard say something about that damn post.
Well, it's not even that I don't like it. It's just, okay, you can say that, but you could be with somebody that's really not good for you.
That's really trash.
You're trying to be committed. To me, that's not being committed. That's being stupid. Even though I don't like to use that word, but it's...
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, you're just making bad decisions.
But people have been stuck and it wasn't stupid. It was just, people be stuck because of the kids sometimes.
Man, you know how many single families, you know how many broke up homes is out here?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of people stay sometime more for the kids.
Okay, I feel you on that. I know.
So have you ever felt like you were more so stuck than committed in that relationship?
Obviously, I didn't feel stuck because I'm with you now. So, you know.
No, it take time to get with me. Huh? Over your head. But no, it took you time to get out of a situation that you were stuck in. How did you realize that you weren't committed no more and you felt stuck to any relationship, not just the one before mine?
I mean, like I say, it's just a lot of men won't leave relationships. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I think that men will stick around longer than women.
I mean, we got to. We'll root for the sorriest team in the NFL for our whole life and don't leave. So that is you right there.
That's true. Because you've been on 49ers is coming back, but you was not. I'm sorry I brought them up.
We were just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
I know, but before that, they were losing a lot. When we first got together, they wasn't the best team, Sherard.
Okay.
And you was rooting for them, and then you was frustrated with them. You stopped watching them.
That's smart.
But no, I do feel like men. That's it, sir. I do feel like men do stay in a relationship. What did you say? Like longer? Like they weigh it out more than women?
Right.
But I think that women have become more.
I think it just depends on the person. What kind of morals does the person have? How did they grow up? Did they grow up in with a stable relationship for an example? You know what I mean? So I think it just depends on the person, because some people quick to leave. I don't care, man or woman. They just be like, I'm out. This ain't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I just think it just depends.
It do depend on the purpose, but out of men and not of women. Don't you think that women don't? I think that women are now getting their power back, if that makes sense.
Well,
we are leaving more when we're supposed to leave, considering staying.
Well, I don't know if you're supposed to leave sometimes, but if you just want to look at the numbers, 80% of divorces are started or filed by the woman.
Okay, is that okay? So, why do men find that a problem though? I'm asking you that. I'm not debating with you. I'm asking you that. Why do men? I hear majority of men talking about that, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel like it's okay.
Okay.
Not okay, but I feel
for the
like
most part, right? For the most part, I mean, it does happen sometimes where people get married and they shouldn't.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if you got married, it was a reason why you got married. I mean, did you hear what they ask you to agree to in a marriage? Because especially if most black people are religious or in some sort of way, went to church when they were kids coming up, or still go now. If you got married, to be honest, and you got a divorce by the state, you still married by the Bible. Did nobody die? That's what you say, till death do us part. Did nobody die?
So you still married?
I guess. Cold game, ain't it?
No, you ain't. Shut up.
But I'm just saying.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
But I think, okay, let me just say what I feel. I feel like it's coming to a point where women used to take a lot from a man and stay. Oh, I'm a stick beside him. They was more stick beside him a long time ago than now. Now we not sticking beside him. Now we're like, okay, you know what? This ain't working out. I'm going to leave because I'm unhappy. I do feel like, okay, Sherard, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Because you're shaking your head.
I can't help it.
But you're not listening.
I'm listening.
Because that shaking your head is not listening.
When I shake my hand, ain't nothing rattling in there, so I can hear you.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not rattling, and I just want to know, was it rattling or not? Because it was seeming like it was rattling, and it wasn't. Okay. So what I was trying to say was, I understand that back in the day, women used to stick beside their man. Regardless of what was going on, you're going to stay with your man regardless. But I think these days, women are seeing that their worth is more. And sometimes you be seeing that you made that mistake of getting married in the first place. Some women just get married to say they married. Some women just get married to say they got a ring. Not a lot of women. It's some women that get married.
You know why they leave?
Why they leave?
Because they win. Women win when they leave. Women are incentivized to divorce.
Here you go.
Nah, let's keep it a buck. Women are incentivized to divorce.
Why do you say that?
How many? If we took 10 divorces, how many where is the woman going to get the house, the kids? She's going to get everything. She's going to get alimony. She's going to get everything. Let's keep it a buck. Women are incentivized to leave.
I'm not going to say she's not going to get everything, because I agree that women get majority of, when you get a divorce, I believe majority goes to women. But most of the time it's because they have kids with the guy, or, get that out your head, face. Most of the time it's because they got children together.
So what? But why does she have to get them?
So you would rather take the kids?
You know what's so crazy? This is the only country where the women get the kids in a divorce. In other countries, the man keep his kids because
his boys are just
no.
Kids.
He keep the kids because he's the breadwinner. He's the one that make the money.
But women make money too.
For sure they do.
And we got a lot of women making more money now.
Yeah, but your feminist friends still always point out. It ain't
all about feminist friends.
Wait a minute. Your feminist friends always point out that they make 20 cents less. They make 80 cents on the dollar compared to a man.
Let me just say this.
That's what they love.
I can agree with you to a certain extent. I do feel like when women divorce, we divorce for a reason though more. I really do. I feel like it's okay for women to feel Like if they're unhappy in a relationship, they leave. I don't know if I'm gonna stay with you. But if you do something, I'm gonna stick beside him to a certain extent though. If you out there wilding and slinging your penis everywhere, I'm not sticking beside that. Don't play.
Nah, but look, it's a dude at my job, man. He has to have the saddest existence ever. Like this.
That's
dude,
just him though. That's not everybody.
Nah, but he's just the everyday person I see. Like I see more than just him. Like this dude makes about $120 a year. He lost his house. Like, put it to you like this. He makes enough money to where he should live like a king. But he lives like a common person. And he shouldn't.
Because divorced?
Because the wife is taxing him. She got the house that he has to pay for. He got the house.
He got a bad lawyer.
No. This is California. He got a house. She got the house that he has to pay for. The kids he has to pay for, and she gets alimony. But then this man got to take care of himself.
Yeah, it's a cold world out there. I'm not gonna argue about that.
Like Kanye say, you can see him on any given Sunday. Jump in his car and drive off in a Hyundai.
No. First of all,
like that's crazy.
You can't go off what Kanye say because he contradicts his whole first album to now. So song, no,
but that's true though. Like it's crazy. I watched this.
Okay, let me just ask you this question. I do feel for y'all though as men. I do feel like in divorces it go for women more, but I do feel like a woman have your kids and you want your kids to be in a home, and this is the thing. If you gonna go get with a woman that don't got nothing, then of course the divorce is gonna go where she gets everything or the majority of something. Why would you get with a woman that didn't have nothing? She just at home.
But if he got his kids, right?
He got his kids. What?
She can go on and go start her whole new life.
Either way it go, y'all both gotta take care of the kids
but you know how crazy that is? Yeah, but it's different because they gonna tax me based on my salary, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So he has to pay for a house that he doesn't live in. Then because he makes so much money, they hitting him for over $1,000 a month.
Yeah, okay.
Kids. Hold on. And then he has to pay her alimony. Like this. But
listen, so you saying that men don't get paid alimony too? Women have paid men out too.
Yeah, but like I say, if you take 10 situations, how many was it going to be? 2 to 8?
I give you that. Let me tell you something. My uncle has experienced what you're talking about. So when people talk about divorces and women and men, I understand that it falls on a woman. I mean, it falls on a man more than it falls on a woman. And I can't even say that, you got to watch who you with, because you never know who somebody is until money starts being talked about, till the marriage is over and everything else. People turn into two different people.
Well, when people become angry at each other, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just trying to hurt you. It's not even...
Right.
Forget we used to be in love.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just trying to hurt you now.
You know what something Kalani said, which is a singer, Kalani? She said something that, she said when people break up and when they have kids, they don't realize that, like...
Oh, I saw that interview.
Yeah, she was like, we have kids. We are bonded for life.
Right.
No matter, 18 don't matter. When your son 18, it don't matter.
He 20.
Yeah, but he's 20. But what I'm saying, when we have our child, it don't matter. And we break up, if we was to ever break up, God forbid, listen, we are bonded for life.
You know what that means to me, right?
We are together forever. Ever. I'm just playing. But what I'm saying is, I don't know who I can't tell you who I'll be then, but whatever. But I can tell you right now who I am. And I feel like always put your kids first. A girl was on TikTok getting cussed out by all these women because she took her man off of child support. Because she said he got a job and he started taking care of his child more. She took him off of child support.
The only reason why you're supposed to put a man on child support is because
he don't take care of his kids. Right.
When a dude is taking care of his kids, what is the point?
There's no use of child support.
Like now, see, I'm a person that gets people look at me sideways is because I speak down upon marriage. But people need to realize.
I think you speak down on marriage because you've been married.
Will you listen to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
And it didn't go
People don't
right.
realize when they get married, when you get married and you go out there and you sign that certificate and all of that, what you're actually doing is you're giving up your rights to the state. The state, everybody can go look this up. Mm-hmm. The state is going to make a decision in your divorce. What do they say to be worded correctly? What's best for the state?
Yeah, you're right.
So this is the reason why men get taxed so much, because they know 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, he's the one making the money, right? So we can tax him because they're going to tax the hell out of you. And all of that money goes to them, and then they give her a portion.
So everybody getting funds, and you getting the crumbs.
Right. And so, but I mean, you can go look this up. It says the state is going to make the decision what's best for the state. I got a friend, his wife made more money than him, much more money than him. So when they got a divorce, the courts came in there and they was rubbing their hands. And then when they looked and he was asking for 50-50 with his girls, they was like, well, we can't do that, da-da-da-da. And he said, why not? And so her lawyer was talking all this big mumbo jumbo talk because her parents are big in government. Like her mom was working her mom used to be Arnold Schwarzenegger's assistant when he was a governor.
She should have told him something.
And her father works in Carson City Hall. So she had a very good lawyer. But when they sat down and saw that she made more money, and he said, well, I want alimony then. Because when they got divorced, they had been together for like 12, 13 years. And he said, well, okay, no problem. If you want all this child support, run me my alimony. And they was like, huh? They got to looking at the paperwork, and they said, whoa, sir, hold on, let's talk about this. Well, okay. And then next thing you know, they just had an amicable split. But that was because she made more money. So it basically put him in the driver's seat to take her money. He didn't want none of her money. He just wanted to split. Hey, if the girls need something, I go half on you with it. That's it.
I don't know why divorces is just so messy
because
now.
everybody's angry. They're upset.
But I think that my thing is, I feel like I treat it like you was my boyfriend, not my husband, even though it's a difference. But like, if I'm done with you, F you and keep going.
See,
now, if I have
mad.
kids.
You're mad.
No, not because if we broke up for a reason. I don't just break up with people.
Yeah, everybody has a reason why they break up.
No, people be having outlets like, oh, I'm leaving because of this. No, I break up because I need to break up with you. This is not gonna work at all. I've done all I could do. And when I wash my hands is when, don't try to come for me. When I wash my hands is when I'm leaving.
Okay.
With dish detergent.
Okay.
Not with the soap on the side in the bathroom. When I wash my hands with dish detergent, it's time to go. That means it's generic.
So you basically, never mind. You're going to be ashy.
Yeah, I'm going to be ashy. So if you leave me, if I'm leaving you ashy, then I'm done, okay?
He's the only male I know or that I've seen.
That won his case conduct?
That basically just got that's all he wants. That's all most men want. Look,
but
I'm going to be there for my kids.
Let me tell you something. Not all women, but me personally, if we broke up and I just want it to be a calm one, copacetic. I don't want my kids growing up seeing something that they're going to normalize in their relationships.
Because the kids feel like they have to pick.
Yes, and I don't like that. I don't like the feeling that you, like, because I'm going to roll with my mama regardless. Period.
But you know what's the crazy part? You're a daddy's girl, though.
Why you always say that?
Anytime it's something for your daddy, you go all out. Nobody else.
I go off of my dad. I go off of you. I go off of my mama. I go off of my sisters. I go off of my friends.
Your daddy, no, Janae ain't going to get him something.
Because everybody else don't be doing stuff for him like that. So, like Father's Day, I make sure he gets something for Father's Day. Because not all my sisters and my mom and them, they're going to be like, Happy Father's Day.
That's foul.
Because it's more to that story. You have to understand.
I get it, but...
Listen, let me tell you this, and I'm not breaking down the story. I'm just going to say this.
Please, no, let's not even bring
I'm not bringing that up. I'm just trying to make a point. My point is, when people are on earth, I always want people to know how much I love them. It don't matter if it's a friend, a family, and not doing things, but just knowing you appreciate it, right, to me sets a tone. Like, I'm always going to let you know you're appreciated, Sherard. I'm always going to show you you're appreciated by me. Don't do the face, because you know I do that. I do that randomly. So anyway. So what I'm trying to say is, off air. Yeah, whatever. So what I'm trying to say is, with that goes for friends, family, sisters.
I'm feeling underappreciated.
Feeling come on, let's get back to we're goofy offline, so please don't even mind us. But what I'm saying is, I felt growing up a little bit that I wasn't appreciated.
I can
even in my 20s, I kind of felt unappreciated. So I feel like, yeah, with a lot of people, with friends, family, everybody, a lot of stuff was going on. But anyway, and I don't even think just more so friends, because I feel like I kind of made that wedge on that a little bit. But I felt like I had good friends, and I still do. But make the story short. Let's make the story short. What I'm trying to say is, when people are on earth, always show them that they are appreciated if you appreciate them. My dad has brought me on earth, and we ain't had the best relationship for a long time. And then when we got back on track, I always wanted to show him that I loved him. Because sometimes I know, like, a lot of people hold grudges, and I'm not a grudge holder. Like, I'm never going to F with you again. But I'm not a grudge holder. I'm not going to hold a grudge forever on nobody. Like, I want you to make it. I want you to be happy. I want me to be happy. And my dad is, like, my biggest supporter of this podcast.
See, but, like, I think we have to understand, like, coming up, like, I'll say this. I'll speak on my life. I didn't like my pops coming up. Mm-hmm. I didn't. I thought he was too hard on me. I thought he was this. I thought he was that. But when I grew up, I understood why he was doing the stuff he was doing. Mm-hmm. Because as a male, as a young black male on this planet, in this country,
I hear you.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you.
True.
So he was trying to instill in me, being a go-getter.
Yeah.
Get up. Go do something. Go get some money.
Take care of yourself.
Go do something.
Mm-hmm.
Go do something. You know what I mean? Like, and he was hard on me because it's like, hey, because if he didn't do it, my moms wasn't gonna do it. My grandparents wasn't gonna do it.
But it's so crazy that I feel like young boys, women are more hard. Or I feel like mothers are more harder on their girls than their boys.
Yeah, because you got to think about what's out there for us. What's out there for us is gang banging, police killing.
So we're gonna, we're gonna sit you with care. We're gonna rub your back a lot more. And stuff
what they do is handicap us.
They handicap, and that's what I was gonna get on. Yeah, I feel like you have to show the balance of that. Like, you cannot just
they cool with us. Like, if their son is in the room playing the game,
he's safe.
He's safe, right? He ain't getting in trouble. Right. He ain't out there doing the wrong thing. But you really handicapping them. You're not teaching him how to be responsible. You're not teaching him how to balance a checkbook, how to save his money, how to, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff you can still teach him.
Let me tell you something too. You got to teach them what you teach women too. A lot of men get in relationships and rely on a woman to do everything when you could do something. You could cook, clean, take care, do certain things that women do. You can do it too, right? I just feel like it shouldn't be a woman supposed to learn this and the man supposed to learn this. Everybody learn everything.
What works for your relationship?
Yeah, but listen.
Everybody got strong suits.
But I'm saying with your parents. Everybody learn. I want to teach our kids. Everybody's learning everything. They're going to learn how to wash dishes, laundry, all that. They're going to learn everything. Because I don't want them to go in the world and depend on other people to do stuff for them when they can do it themselves.
Right, because that's how you end up stuck.
Yeah, and we don't do stuck. And you know how I feel about being stuck.
How you feel?
You know how I feel.
How you feel?
What Donnie McClurkin said, get back up again. Get back up again. Hey, I don't know. I had that harmony in me.
Okay, little Donnie.
Okay, anyway. So, you guys, I'm going to end this episode. Can you give some advice?
We out already?
We out already because,
And you got one more question for the people?
Oh, you want me to give you one more?
It's only 35 minutes.
You know what? Because people...
You drugged me out the house for this.
You know, let me tell you why. Because people... I'll talk to you about it after I get offline. But we can do 10 more minutes. You ready for another topic?
Come on, let's shoot.
Okay, so I got another topic for you, and it's not about relationships. It's about why do we internalize what people say and reflect that on us living in our day-to-day life?
What you mean? Like, give me an example.
Like, for example, like social media. We'll take in that they said we're ugly, we're fat, we're not good enough, we didn't do this and we don't do that. And then we look at things and we say, damn, we not doing this and we got all the tools like that person, but we're not doing it. We'll internalize it like we're not doing enough. We internalize it like we're not good enough. Why do we internalize what people do and people say and incorporate that in our own lives?
Well, I'll say it like this. Most people always want, grass is greener on the other side type thing, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, a lot of people don't like their life because they don't have the things that they would want. Everything is about wants. Want.
And people are not patient.
And Instagram is one of the coldest seller of wants, like, because you have access to see everybody, the haves and the have-nots.
True.
So if you constantly
or acting like you have.
But even if you're looking at the people who really have, like if you just constantly on Diddy page and he just big living it up, Malibu house, water, pool, all that, and you just looking at it, but you're not striving to get it, like really doing something to get it. You just wake up every day. You just looking
at his fantasy.
It's
like a fantasy.
Right.
When you're looking at, like you look at, I get what you're saying. That'll
make people, you know what I'm saying? It'll make you feel some kind of way. It'll make people feel some kind of way.
You know what? That's why people take social media breaks. I didn't know why people took social media breaks. I thought that was like, okay. But people take social media breaks because of that. Because they internalize what they see and feel like, damn, I'm not doing enough. Oh, damn, I'm not this enough. I'm like, damn, how did we get here?
But that's all they sell you is likes. Like, people don't understand. Social media is a drug. Social media is a drug. If the first thing you do is look at social media when you wake up in the morning, you ain't even brushed your teeth, you ain't even yawned yet, you know what I mean? Like, if that's the first thing you're doing, and then when you go to bed, that's what you're doing, bro, you're addicted.
Damn.
You need to sit it down. Like, it's cool. Like,
that is an addiction, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Some people are addicted. When they put up a picture, they need to get so many likes. That's
addiction?
People will take down pictures that don't get enough likes.
I've done that before.
Keep it a buck.
I've done it before.
That's why social media for me is just for something like something funny or maybe some new kicks or a shirt or something.
But I have a show now, and I feel like if I have to
you have to use social media.
For my show, I do.
It's part of your job.
It's part of my job. Yeah. And I understand that. My personal page, I don't post that much. But I do feel like now I don't care as much. Like when I post things and I don't get a lot of likes on it, I'm like, I liked it.
That's why you put it up.
That's why I put it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like one thing I've learned about internalizing other people's lives, even if they live them or not on social media, we still pay attention to it. Like I used to internalize people's bodies. Like I used to go on 2 Instagram girl pages, I'm not going to say their names, and look at their bodies like, damn, like, okay, so they did this workout, this workout, this workout. I'm going to do this workout for a whole week.
And them girls don't went got their body done, then start going to the gym. They was tricking all y'all.
Okay, but that's
Flat
not...
tummy tea.
Okay, no.
Just start drinking that.
No, they
Fresh
have had
the
somebody. You could tell they had some body work, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm just like you internalize it, like fantasize being like, dang, if I was smaller, I'd be in that dress and I could do this and I could do that. Right. And it's all about getting up and going and fucking do it. You know, I've done it before.
Right.
So now I follow a lot of weight loss people. I'm following people that I am striving to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why I don't think... motivation no more. That's why I don't feed into people saying that social media is this and that. Like, it's what you want it to be. You don't have to look at the Shade Room every day. You don't have to look at Baller Alert. You don't have to look at Spiritual Word. You don't have to look at those things.
Check this out.
But you do come across this and you do want to see it.
Why do people look at Baller Alert and Shade Room so much? All they do is down us. Who do they big up? It's all drama. we should put them out of business for real.
But see, people like drama. People like shade. People like...
Until it's on their ass.
True. But that's what I'm saying. People like that. And most of the comments be... Look it. I ain't gonna lie. When I go to the shade room, I go straight to the comments when I see the picture. That's toxic as fuck. Huh.
I got a real conversation about shade room, but we just not gonna have it online.
Okay, so we're not gonna have it online. We're gonna have it another day. So that was an episode of G-Vice. I appreciate you, Sherard B, for coming through. He will be back another day. Another $1. Don't shake your head, because you will.
Somebody help. I'm chained to the table now.
Babe, can you give them some advice you want to give them for this week?
I don't have nothing, but I have something for you next. Hey, check this out. Something simple. When you wake up in the morning, pray about something. Don't have to be about you getting something. Pray for somebody else. Pray for your boss. You know what I mean? Pray for the president. Pray for world peace, something. Just pray.
Okay, y'all. Y'all know the vibes. This is your girl G9, and I will see y'all for episode 103 next week. Bye, y'all. Have a good night.